X.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Because your Wiimote was doing something weird.
Stupid Wiimotes.
Anyway, you have to go to Gedo and oh yeah, I cut out another long Wolfos fighting session. Yeah, that was the chest. That was the chest that's really hard to find.
Oh, hey, you got it before getting the compass.
Well, that's because I had the guide. And it tells you to get this before the compass, and I was...
For some reason, though, even when I go into the, the spot where, the treasure chest is, I can never seem to get it unless I have the compass. Like, it doesn't even appear.
I'm guessing it's like a small hitbox or something, and you were probably very close, but not right on it.
Probably.
Anyway, you have to give the pumpkin to Gedo, and then you have to go and talk to Yetta, or else that door won't open.
Let's see.
Yeah. So, once you give the pumpkin to Yeto, you can get good soup instead of simple soup. Good soup restores 4 hearts.
Good soup is better.
Yes, good soup is good. And I'm trying to get that cannonball. What did you say about pumpkins?
No, I said, but the simple soup, it's good too. The simple things in life. It's like pumpkins and fish.
No, that's a good soup.
Oh, yeah, true.
There is a restaurant in Baltimore, owned by, I believe, the brother of the president of Afghanistan. It's called the Helm, and they have an appetizer that's baby pumpkin and yogurt. It's really good. If either of you happens to visit Baltimore, look up that restaurant, the Helm.
I actually saw this one thing, I believe it was on either Zona Dungeon or ZonaUniverse.net. They actually made a recipe for the soup that, Yato makes.
What did they use as a Greek fish?
Just salmon or something like that.
Oh, in that case, it sounds good.
And pumpkin and cheese and, I forget what kind of broth.
Anyway, I used up a red potion because I was getting low on life. I was a low life.
Yes, once you watch this part, please go watch Zelda Universe. We sponsored, we link it, we plugged.
Wait, who's we?
That's true.
Because I am not affiliated with them.
We plug anyway.
I'm not really affiliated with anyone. I just collaborate with people.
It's much more fun.
Exactly.
So, a little while ago, I smashed one of those guys with a metal ball. Note that fact. It is important that ice can be smashed with metal balls in this game. And I'm...
Yeah, I believe it's a one-hit kill in those things, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what item would be really nice? Ice skates.
That would have been awesome.
It would be, yeah.
There's a
I'm
certain...
assuming it would probably control similar to the way Mario Galaxy does.
Yeah.
I like that in that game.
So there's a hint as to what to do if you don't know.
Ken and Manui. Or, no, I thought it said Manui. I thought it got cut off there. No, it says Ken and Manui.
As opposed to cannon automatic. So I think I knew this wasn't the right direction. I just wanted to see if anything happened.
I don't know.
And it something does happen.
Alright. Hello, treasure chest.
Which gives you bombs, which might be a good hint, except to get the bombs you would have already had to figure the thing out. So it's really not a hint.
Pointless bomb placement. PS5. Not that you have any really, like, real excuse to run out of bombs when I give you, like, a whole load of them, but...
And I didn't realize that the cannonball hadn't actually gone in. Or wait, no, maybe it had gone in and I just fired it in the wrong place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, where is this?
And I'm wondering that same thing.
Oh, Dad.
I'm thinking of maybe posting the original commentary file with the original video as a bonus, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would be funny.
That would, yeah.
That version wouldn't have anything cut out because I was doing commentary for the whole thing. So it would be...
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
So you're supposed to shoot it that way, because that gets through all the ice.
That away.
Oh, no, not this room.
Yes, this room.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, I was gonna say, it's kind of pointless to take it away now because it's post-commentary, but still.
Oh, Jen is very funny. She's like, she doesn't realize, she forgets that backseat gaming does not work when it's post-commentary. Because she is a big-time backseat gamer. You can see this in her videos on the Father's Clean channel. So the hookshot, I don't know whether it can damage those things, but it can certainly send them flying off the edge.
Yeah, which... I believe the arrows do the same thing. I'm not sure.
Did I say
Oh,
hookshot? I meant clawshot.
Oh yeah, you did say hookshot.
Anyway, you do not want to touch the slippery parts of those wooden planks.
Because, much like the freezers, you will go flying as well. And by freezers, I mean mini freezers.
Yes. I'm trying to plan out my route here. Not that easy to do, especially
Whoa.
when you can't operate the control stick very well.
It's a pretty room.
It is.
Looks pretty nice.
It's
It
kinda
could use a bit of, you know, floor, though.
Yeah, yeah. Especially
Okay.
for, like, you know, in the highest room. Where is the rest of the floor?
Slide down here very carefully. And I was not careful enough there.
Hence why we use arrows.
Yeah, well, of course the keys don't come at you until you're in the most precarious position possible.
Exactly, it's ridiculous.
And I'm trying to find them. But they're like hidden in the windows.
Respawn.
Well, yeah, everything respawns. Otherwise, it wouldn't be annoying enough.
Wait, is the keys outside?
It's in the sort of the window, like in the, I don't know what to call it, but you see how there's the,
Oh, right. I see.
yeah,
Like,
I don't know
it's
the
wing
technical
of a
term
wall.
for that.
Okay.
So I, chain reaction, I love
Oh,
that.
wow, that was 2. 2 for 1 special.
And this time I know what not to do, or I know more precisely what not to do. But I know there's still a keys coming.
Something's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, guys, for the record, I'm not hearing any of this, but, because, I mean, even if I do have headphones, but I can't use them or else my guest commentator's audio wouldn't come through.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
And this time, I almost fall in another place I'm not supposed to go. Good thing those things take only 1 hit. And I'm like, crap, I can't go that way, what do I do?
I always hated making this
Looks
jump.
like I'm gonna have to jump.
Yeah, I always hated making that jump. Oh, and you have to go get the treasure chest too, because I forgot you were getting all the chests.
Yeah, I'm getting all the chests in every dungeon.
Oh, goodness.
I even went back to get that one in the, I almost said the Dongo's Cap, Goron Mines.
Oh, there's one they have to backtrack to get?
Yeah, you need the Clawshot.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Must have missed that episode.
Yeah, it was during my... It was the one with all 2.5 members of Father Spleen.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
So this is what you really want in this room. And if you don't have the guide with you, you actually need it to get one of the keys.
Compass!
Yeah, I got the compass. And I'm just counting to make sure the correct number of chests are remaining.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, and I got one too few, so I zoomed in to make sure that that was in fact a chest. Fortunately,
Something else.
so you can't actually go back the way you came because there was that one section where you had to slip downwards. And you can't slip upwards.
Thankfully, they were merciful.
Yes. We thank you, Nintendo, for you are merciful.
Indeed.
And I'm just
Yeah, on a few
standing
things.
here. Yeah, on a few things.
Other things, not so much.
What am I doing here? I'm... Okay, so I decide not to bother with those guys this time.
Smart move.
And I do still have a key, which is a good thing.
Wow, that enemy outside is really loud. Like, it's ice breathing and it's movements are like a lot louder than I remember.
Oh, the freezer?
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
At this point,
They are indeed quite weird.
and then at this point, I'm probably realizing about now that that freezer is my next target.
Or you need him to die.
Of course, Zelda logic says that you can't actually carry a cannonball from one room to another. So you need to use
How does
these
that work?
because you have to drop it to open the door. And once you've opened the door, you must go through it. You can't pick something up first. See, it makes perfect sense.
As cool as I thought this little contraption was, I thought that they maybe could have used it for something more logical other than a cannonball. But I don't know.
So you have to make sure that the thingy is facing down, then put the cannonball in there, and then you go through the door and pull the thingy on the other side.
Okay.
Fortunately, once you have the compass, the location of every cannonball in the dungeon will be shown. And I cut out more fighting
Yeah,
wolf
because
husses.
I'm going to assume you learn a wolf killing spree.
This always reminds me of the final battle from Donkey Kong Country 2. If you've played that game.
I've not played, I don't think I've played any of the Donkey Kongs.
Oh, well, what happens is you're fighting Captain K. Rool, and he has a sort of a... He has a musket that shoots cannonballs for some reason. Muskets aren't supposed to shoot cannonballs, but his does.
I know many people who go as far as say that's the hardest boss they've ever fought.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Anyway,
Some say.
Lightning, what you have to do is you have to, like, once the cannonball has been fired and is on the ground, you have to pick it up and put it and throw it back in his gun, and then when he tries to fire it again, it blows up in his face.
Oh, I see.
It's actually quite funny. Especially when they have the animation of him, like, you know, he's like all covered with soot except for his eyes, which sort of look confused.
I see what you mean.
And I go back and get the cannonball, or to get the cannonball before realizing that I already did that.
And fire! And fire!
Ooh. And of course that can't be the end of him. He has to turn into mini freezers.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, only one.
Hey. They have to be spawns of freezers, otherwise they can't be mini.
No, I think they have to be mini, otherwise they can't be mini.
Oh, true.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to see if you can break that ice. And nope.
It's not as strong as the force of a cannon. Oh, this room.
I hate this mini-boss. This mini-boss is
here.
very, very unfair.
Same here. I despise this mini-boss. I always either get close to death or die. Recent DLC right now.
I do like how they introduce it, though. It's like you're expecting the suit of armor closer to you to be the one that comes alive, but instead it's the further one that then destroys the one close to you. Yeah, probably something like that.
That's probably what it is.
The only way to avoid getting clobbered is to use the Clawshot and hook onto the ceiling. But unless you do that, like, unless your timing is very good, you're still gonna get smacked.
Now, I didn't even one-shot kill this guy with the little claw, but I've never been able to pull it off before.
I'd imagine that would be quite difficult. I did not kill it that way. You see, and if you're not far enough away, he'll get you anyway. So you have to poke him in the tail, and you have to do it quickly, otherwise he'll just start swinging at you again. And the camera really failed me there. And he cornered me. By the way, each smack is an entire heart.
That makes sense. I thought it would have been more.
And I'm like, screw that, I'm not taking any chances. Now let's see how long it actually boosts attack strength. Okay, 120 to 33 when I drink it. Oh wait, no, I'm pausing a bunch. Like, I think it's 10 or 15 seconds, probably. See, it's gone already.
Oh, that stinks. I always thought it was before you got, before you took a hit.
I think that's Wind Waker. So, I was not watching out that time. I was ready, to stop him from spinning the thing at me, but I wasn't ready to stop him from throwing it at me. And he knocks me around some more.
This mini-boss. Good times.
Meanwhile, I've hardly gotten any hits on it. This corridor is just too narrow.
Yeah, it really is. It's not the biggest arena to fight the dude with the mace. Or, well, not a mace, but
Yeah. This must really hurt. The ball and chain have to be a significant, the weight of that has to be a significant proportion of Link's weight. And by this time, I've actually figured out his attack pattern. Of course, I missed with the last hit of my combo.
oh, nice.
You know what made this bit easier?
What?
If that guy was instead of Japanese.
I still get smacked.
Japanese are Schoolgirl with the mace. Or a ball and chain.
And I think you know the reference.
I do.
You should.
I don't watch that much anime, actually.
He's actually Kill Bill.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw part 2. I never saw part 1. Was it in part 1?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be well. Yeah, it also doesn't help that I don't have as much control as I'd like to have.
Yeah.
Which is why
It's definitely a determining factor.
I'm looking like such a noob. And I still can't get far enough away.
That actually looked really painful.
By this time, I think I was figuring out that you don't just run in a straight line away from him. You need to turn. for every season. Crap, I'm getting the words mixed up.
God, this guy always takes so many hits.
Well, he's big, he's supposed to be tough.
I don't know how I avoided getting hit that time. But like I said, I got better as the battle went on. Oh, another thing to note, just because you don't hit one of the medallions doesn't mean the thing won't latch on. You can latch on to any part of the ceiling. The medallions are probably there just to indicate that that's what you do.
Finally, he goes down.
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to use both of my remaining recovery items.
Which makes me wonder, if he gets killed by the mortal draw in one shot, it makes me wonder how many, how much damage regular swing attacks really do compared to the power of the mortal draw. This mortal draw doesn't completely kill bosses, but it does an amazing amount of damage.
Yeah, I did it a couple times to Star-Lord. Anyway, this is a very cool item. It lets you smash things.
Yeah, that's one of my more favorite items.
Destruction.
Including ice. Although why a bomb would not blow up ice, I don't know.
Maybe it was like a solid, like extremely solid ice? I don't know. Nintendo logic and its mind.
So there are two ways to attack with this thing. You can swing it around, or you can actually toss it. And I just decided to destroy everything with this. But you know what? I think something I destroy actually... Anyway, here's some cheese.
Now it's time to go on a race.
Oh, I hope Mesa does this thing, this game.